Did you know that hidden in the simplicity of your kitchen lies a fragment of ancient power? It's not a shining crystal, nor a mystical symbol carved in stone. It's something much humbler, something unnoticed among your spices, but that holds a secret of fire. Today we talk about clove. At first glance, it looks like just a small dried flower, a bide hardened by time, but for those who understand the hidden art of plants, for ancient herbalists, silent alchemists, sacred doctors of the East, and jungle shamans, the clove is not a simple seasoning. It is an energetic key, a spark of encapsulated plant wisdom. For centuries, it has been known by many names: the awakening of breath, the spear of digestive fire, the sentinel of the aura. Why? Because behind its intense aroma and penetrating flavor hides a powerful vibration that acts not only on the physical body, but also on the subtle body. Its pointed shape, like a ceremonial dagger, suggests its purpose to penetrate the dense, cut through stagnation, purify from the inside out. And what happens when you chew 2 cloves a day? Modern science will speak of its antiseptic, antioxidant, and analgesic properties, how it cleans the mouth, improves digestion, and regulates sugar. But that is just the visible edge of a much deeper scroll. What few know is that chewing these little guardians with intention, with presence, with ritual, can activate inner portals to a more refined, awake, and vital energy. This video is a journey between the physical and the spiritual, an exploration of the real power that clove can bring to your daily life. It is not superstition nor empty remedies, but an ancient alchemical practice that has resisted oblivion. Let's dive into its origin and symbolic power in ancestral traditions, its energetic action on internal systems, its direct impact on consciousness, intuition, and vibrational cleansing. And above all, how you can begin this path with just 2 cloves a day. Open your senses wide, because what you will discover is not in modern books, but encoded in the wisdom of the earth, and in your willingness to listen to what is not said but felt. In the vast human history, plants have been much more than food or medicine. For ancient peoples, every root, leaf, or flower was a living being, endowed with spirit, wisdom, and will. Not ingredients, but sacred allies. Among them, few have been as mysterious and revered as clove. Its origin takes us to the Moluccas Islands, known as the Spice Islands, a place where volcanoes whisper secrets to the sea and trees, exhale perfume on every leaf. There, clove was more than a commercial good. It was a sacred offering for purification rituals, funerary rites, and ceremonies that united men with the gods of air and fire. In Hindu temples, the sages of Ayurveda used it to ignite Agni, the digestive fire understood not only as a physical process, but as a spiritual flame that transforms matter into consciousness. In Taoist tradition, it unlocked the flow of stagnant qi in the internal organs, and among Arab alchemists, it was known as Al-Qurumful, awakener of nafas, the sacred breath that connects man with the divine. Not only mystics worshipped it in medieval Europe, clove was part of the hidden apothecary of witches and herbalists, not as poison, but as a protective plant against dense energies and low vibrations. Burned as incense, sprinkled at the threshold of a house, or silently chewed before a vision, it protected the aura and expanded the intuitive field. Its shape, similar to a tiny stake, gave it magical symbolism. It was the nail that united worlds, the earthly with the spiritual, the dense with the subtle. The mouth, when chewing it, became a sanctuary of fire and aroma, a channel through which the medicine of the spirit entered the temple of the body. In African cultures, it was offered in rituals to open spiritual paths and cleanse thoughts, even to seal sacred pacts. In traditional Chinese medicine, its warm and aromatic energy awakened dormant yang, reviving inner will and clearing the mind from lethargy. Over time, its use shifted towards culinary and decorative purposes, falling into oblivion, like so many things too powerful for those who no longer listen. Today, however, there are those who remember. They chew not for flavor, but with intention, seeking not an immediate benefit, but a deeper tuning with the ancient codes of the earth. When you chew a clove, you do not only activate a plant, you awaken a contained intelligence. It's like pressing a forgotten alchemical seal. Its power is released in your mouth like a wave of subtle fire. But what really happens inside you when you do it? To understand, first you need to know something essential. The human body is not just flesh and bone. It is an energetic temple, with multiple layers that vibrate at different frequencies: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Each responds to substances, sounds, symbols, and plants. Clove entering through the mouth activates three fundamental centers. First, the mouth fire, the activation of the word and intention. Everything begins on the tongue, that muscle that not only articulates words but creates reality with sound. The intense flavor of clove is no accident. It stimulates the nerve endings of the tongue, awakening the meridians of the heart, stomach, and spleen, opening subtle channels of inner communication. This signal not only triggers saliva secretion, but awakens a meditative state, like a torch that clears mental cobwebs, elevates perception, and facilitates presence. Second, the digestive alchemy, purifying fire in the solar plexus. When swallowing the essences of clove, its heat descends to the center of the body, the home of will and transformation. It acts as sentinel of digestive fire, rekindling the sacred flame that allows digestion not only of food but of emotions, thoughts, and experiences. If your inner fire is weak, everything stagnates. Clove awakens what is asleep and moves what is blocked. Third, the subtle field, vibrational cleansing and protection. Beyond the physical body is the aura, an electromagnetic field that interacts with the environment. Clove, a plant of warm vibration, expands and strengthens this field, like a shield of golden fire that dissolves energetic larvae, obsessive thoughts, and dense presences. Those who use it daily report improvements in physical energy, emotional clarity, concentration ability, and less vulnerability to external energies. And here the mystery begins. The more constant its use, the deeper its effect. It not only cleanses, it reconfigures. Clove has an ancestral cellular memory that dialogues with your energetic body to remind it who you are and why you are here. Chewing 2 cloves a day is not a trend, it is a ritual, a silent ceremony between you and the plant intelligence that has accompanied you since time immemorial. In this dance between the physical and the subtle, opens the possibility to rekindle the sacred inner fire extinguished by distractions, overeating, and spiritual forgetfulness. In the realm of sacred plants, some shout, others whisper, and a few sing in a tone only heard by those who have purified their inner ear. Clove belongs to the latter, subtle but sure, humble but powerful as a guardian. We have seen how it acts on the physical and energetic body, but now we enter the hidden alchemy of clove. When it becomes a conscious habit, chewing 2 cloves with intention reveals effects that conventional science cannot explain. Mystics claim its essential oil stimulates the pineal gland and pituitary, the inner eyes associated with the third eye chakra, facilitating altered states of consciousness, lucid dreams, and symbolic visions. It is not hallucination, it is vibrational clarity, the ability to perceive truths that come by intuition and not by the eyes. In many ancient cultures, it was said clove expelled demons, not in a dramatic sense, but as a metaphor for psychic purification, repetitive thoughts, trapped emotions, destructive habits that poison the emotional body. By introducing the vibration of clove with awareness, its fire rises from the stomach to the throat, burning the invisible chains that bind you to the past. Some days, it is relief, others confrontation. Clove does not numb, it awakens. Ancient texts record that certain initiations included clove as preparation for shadow rituals, where the initiate had to embrace their wound to be reborn. Every human being emits an energetic signature, a vibrational imprint composed of thoughts, emotions, and cellular memories. Clove can modify that imprint, writing new letters on the hidden scroll of the aura, releasing dense frequencies, and raising your vibration. This reprogramming does not happen overnight, but its consistency is its power. 2 cloves a day, nothing more. Clove is an alchemical loss of spiritual transformation. In a world obsessed with excess and quick fixes, clove is a silent teacher who reminds that true transformation happens in the small, the everyday, in ritual acts without spectacle. Chewing 2 cloves a day is lighting a small candle on the altar of the soul. Day after day, that candle illuminates the hidden, and in that fire you rediscover yourself. In a world saturated with chaotic stimuli and thoughts, returning to the simple may seem naive, but there lies the most potent. Clove does not shine for its spectacularity, but for its constancy and discreet daily alchemy. To integrate it into your life, here are some tips. First, make the ritual a bridge, not an automatic habit. Don't chew clove like any gum. Observe it, touch it, smell its aroma. Honor its journey from plant wisdom to your hands. This act transforms action into ceremony. Before chewing it, breathe deeply and ask yourself, what do I want to transform today? What do I want to awaken in me? Intention is the magic wand that awakens the soul of medicine. Second, choose moments of greatest receptivity. Upon waking, when the body is between worlds, and at dusk, when energy changes and clove purifies mental excess. Third, listen to your body. Each person responds differently. Some feel internal heat, others emotional expansion or lucid dreams. Observe and adjust the dose according to what your being reveals. Fourth, enhance the effect with conscious breathing, meditation, mantras, or introspective writing. Remember, it's not a supplement. It is a natural oracle that can open you more than you imagine. In summary, it is not just chewing, it is opening a sacred dialogue with the earth. A small act repeated with reverence can be the portal to a new version of yourself. We have explored the sacred history of clove, its internal alchemy, and its resonance with subtle planes of being. But the true power is not in the clove, but in your willingness to awaken. Chewing 2 cloves a day can improve your digestion, strengthen your immune system, and freshen your breath. Yes, but it is also a reminder that you inhabit a living temple, where everything you put into your body nourishes not only your cells, but also your spirit and vibrational field. Clove is not a magic pill nor a shortcut. It is a spark, a seed of fire that, lit every day, sustains a higher and purer vibration. And in a world full of dense stimuli and disordered energies, this spark can make the difference between living on autopilot or walking as a conscious being. So, the next time you take a clove between your fingers, remember you are not just chewing a plant, you are sealing a silent pact with the earth, with your soul, with your return home. May the fire of clove ignite your consciousness. May its heat purify your intention, and may its presence accompany you on the path to a more vibrant, aligned, and awake life. And now I ask you, have you ever tried a ritual so simple that it can transform not only your body, but also your energy and your consciousness? Would you be willing to incorporate this small sacred act into your daily life? If you enjoyed this journey of discovery, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends, so more people learn about the hidden power of clove. See you in the next video, where we will continue exploring the wisdom that nature offers us.